Hello, welcome back. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a few days since I've recorded, right? Been busy, near the end of October, near the end of near the spooky day, and as I was booting this game up, I was like, shoot, I don't exactly remember where I left off specifically. And then the moment I came into this screen, it all came flooding back. The literal blackmail. So we're gonna go comply with demands, I suppose. Like, you really shouldn't do this. It only encourages people to blackmail more in the future, but, you know. I guess this is the type of man you are, Kaname Date. I'm not trying to imply anything. Oh, we're driving, baby. Yo. Oh, I'm just gonna look around at random stuff while I'm driving? That seems very... Well, let's look at the rear view mirror. It's a rear view mirror. I can see the scenery. It's nice. We drive on the left side of the road, huh? I think they do that in Japan. I don't know. That's not a thing I know. I know they do that in the UK. Let's look at the wheel. This car isn't domestic. Shocker. It's made in Australia, so the steering wheel is on the right side. Never mind. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's because they also drive on the left side of the road. I mean, that makes sense.
And Indians use the left too.
What?
Nothing, just thinking.
How did you not hear the first set that I thought about how in Australia they drive on the left side of the road, but only the Indian one? Steering wheel. Let's look at the dashboard. The dashboard. The dash has a ton of stuff built in. It has a speedometer, tachometer, and other meters and gauges. These are all...
This ride is pretty rad, huh?
It is indeed rad.
It's a freaking dashboard, dude. I can't look at the side mirror. Can't just open the door. Nope. Ooh. Center console. Center console. It's got AC and radio controls. Ooh, baby. Oh man, this is an older car, but it has state-of-the-art computer installed in it, of course. I can even remotely control it. It's pretty cool. Gear shift. The gear shift. Of course, Kaname Date. Man of class. Only drives a manual. Oh, I'm sorry, you drive an automatic? How cute. The glove box.
Hey, you got any guns in here?
No.
I bet you do.
No, not in there.
So you do have a gun.
I'm a police officer. What do you expect? The glove box. God, you are just the worst, A-Set. You are just the worst.
Mr. Date, shouldn't you keep your eyes on the road?
Don't worry about it. I'm a professional.
I don't think you are. I don't think you are a professional. Why'd you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous. Get on TV. Be a household name.
Okay.
But you're not there yet.
It's
Rude.
all right. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet stars, what?
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you?
No.
I'm most famous on the internet.
Okay.
I do songs and dances and
Oh, no.
play video games and stuff on stream.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, she's a streamer, baby. Oh god. No. It's me. I don't sing and dance, but bruh.
Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Oh no, have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game
Oh,
in which you manipulate
no.
cubes on the terrain to build structures.
Oh, come to my Shovel Forge server.
I've been focusing a lot on that game
How
lately.
much dedicated RAM does
What about
it
being
need?
on TV?
Oh no.
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
How'd you start working for Lemniscate?
Well, at first all I did was stream from home.
Yikes, this is getting too real for me.
And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
What?
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
Oh. Great. More ties.
A friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy.
Honestly, reasonable advice. That's pretty sound advice.
And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
Okay. I mean, that seems pretty legit. About Oda.
Why do you ask?
You
He's
two
a
are very
loser.
close for an idol and a fan.
Why do you hang out with such a loser?
Ota is special.
That's one way to put it.
He really is like a hero to me.
Oh my fucking god, girl. Please, you can do so much better. Like, I'm gonna be real, you're a little gremlin, but he's even more of a gremlin. Like, come on.
Hero, huh?
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Do you have any questions for me?
Questions. What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
Oh, baby.
But you are a cop, right?
Nope. I'm a stranger, and you got in my car.
But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
Oh.
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
God, no.
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Okay, then I kick you out of the car now.
Whoa, whoa, hold up now.
Well then tell me!
So about Mizuki,
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together.
see, now this is reasonable. I get, well, she's like a senior in high school. I guess when I was in high school, I would think it's kind of weird if like a senior was hanging out with a 6th grader, but it's not as weird as a 6th grader hanging out with a 24-year-old. Now that I'm a lot older, that one's way less weird. At least they're both in school.
She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
Yeah, Mizuki seems pretty cool from what people are saying. Granted, hold on, back up, Choto a minute. I just said Mizuki seems pretty cool from what people are saying. My only sources are Ota and this loser. The two biggest losers I've seen in the game yet! Maybe she's not cool, I don't know. About that video.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
What?
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Oh. Of course.
What?
I can see into the future.
Naturally. Mm-hmm.
I know when I'm going to die.
Okay. Yeah.
Just kidding!
Hope so.
That's a very normal prank you play on people you've known for like 30 minutes to an hour. Hey man, I know that all you really know about me is my name and maybe like one or two of my interests, but know that I can see into the future and I know I'm gonna die soon.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight.
Stop pulling this bit, you
So
weirdo.
I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
Why, because you have nothing to lose? Well, I'm gonna die anyway, so I might as well. This is insanity.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date,
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad.
Oh, that's such a stupid name. Brain Investigation Squad.
Public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't.
Yeah, what? She's a streamer, dude. She's gonna tell everyone.
I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
Strange choice, but okay. He said is sitting in the passenger seat. What's your real name?
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris.
Oh,
Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right?
is it? Oh,
spaceman!
Excuse me?
Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
The fuck's going on?
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Sure. Yeah, that was nothing. Uh-huh. Sure, guy. Back to Bloom Park, baby. I think it took like 2-hour drive there? Jesus.
Excuse me. Yukaname Date?
Correct.
That's right.
Who's this weird girl you've got with you?
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
That's
Yep,
certainly a lie. Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. This poor cop. Man, they didn't even give the time to give him eyes or any of his friends. Just pull the hat down. Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. Yeah, just trample this crime scene. It's fine. Let's fence around the merry-go-round. Oh, I'm gonna look at everything again. It's a parasol. Bench. Wonder how many couples sat there. Makes me kind of angry for some reason.
Burn all those damn benches if I could.
That's a little weird, guy.
Where is this anger coming from?
True. Bench for couples.
Mr. Date, that horse.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
Merry-go-round horse skewered upside down. It looks pathetic. Holographic caution tape. We got the autumn sky is clear and blue. Do you normally capitalize autumn like this as a proper? Yeah, I guess so. You would, right? Yeah. The air is clear and cold. We're in for another cold fall. Kabasaki District buildings in the distance. The roof of the merry-go-round. There's a hole in it now from all the years of weathering. It's a control room.
Is that a phone booth?
No, not even a little.
No, it's the control room.
Have you ever been to a park?
This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking. But hey, if you sense any trouble, you can hop in there and change.
Oh my god,
How old are you, making that reference?
True.
I suspect that she did not give you her real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
Also true, though. There's no way. It's the central room of the merry-go-round. Also true. Panda ride, the type that you put a coin in.
Black and white bear? I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
So for those of you who have, this is a reference to another one of Spike Chunsoft's games, Danganronpa, that features a black and white bear. I'm not going to elaborate, just know that. It's a reference to one of their other games. A very good series.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
Yep, there you go. All right, look, you've shot up in the power rankings right now. You like Danganronpa? We're in. Good series. Until the end, but I have minor gripes about that. There's the Ferris wheel. Maybe not minor gripes, major gripes, but not important. This reminds me of a giant eye staring down. I mean, I guess I could see it, but like, I don't know, man. You got some like deep-seated anxiety issues if the first thing you think when you look at a Ferris wheel is an eyeball staring at you. There's something going on there, guy. Local cop. Local cop. Ooh, I can talk to this one. How's the investigation coming?
It's not looking too great. We searched all over here, but we didn't find nothing.
Well, that's not good. I think that's everything that I can look at besides, like, the column. Last night, I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? And then I can talk to Iris. Oh, I could look at the horse again. Let's look at the column. Last night, I found Mizuki in there. Iris is investigating the horse, looking over it curiously. Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kabasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kabasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant.
Ah, okay. So this is all we're in Chernobyl. It's radiation.
An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants.
More or
to
less, not
contaminate
literal
the area.
radiation, obviously, but like
The
similar
government
thing.
quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted.
Wasn't Ota's family diner near this place?
Therefore,
What are they still
Bloom
doing
Park
around
was
here?
permanently closed.
I mean, I feel like obviously you can't live in here if it's closed down government-wise, like they force you to evacuate. But everyone that's like got buildings here probably doesn't want to be there either. I mean, just because, you know, the line is right here, you don't want to be near the line, like.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it.
I mean, what, are you gonna pay a bunch of officers just to patrol this area and say, hey, don't go in here? Like, the only real deterrent is, hey, don't go in here for your own health and safety. Like, what?
There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Exactly, like,
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done.
why don't they reopen it?
The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least.
The media, why do we want the
I'm
media
glad.
out?
It's quieter than it usually is.
Do I live here? Oh, I didn't mean to look at the column. I wanted to talk to Iris. What are you doing?
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me.
Okay.
Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something.
Yep, that seems reasonable.
They conducted their ritual here.
Mm-hmm.
Like shadowy, hooded figures going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
Okay.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Okay.
Well,
what's the proof?
let's hear it.
You're wasting your time.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she right in front of my eyes?
Huh?
Wait, I can examine the pole?
I know what you're thinking, Mr. Date.
What?
You wanted to see me dance on that pole, huh?
No, that's fucking weird. You're a child.
What the hell are you talking about?
What? Metal pole.
Last night, Shoko's corpse was on top of the horse.
It has been removed. The body has been
it has it?
transported to headquarters for autopsy and review.
Okay. Okay, look at the horse again. Yelp. Shoko's corpse is tied up here. Wait a second.
Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick.
There's no blood on the horse.
Naturally, there should be plenty of blood,
Agreed.
but there isn't a single drop on the horse.
She was probably killed somewhere else and moved here, which makes a lot more sense considering that, like, otherwise her corpse would have just been stashed here for hours. But I guess if this is a restricted district, then there's not much foot traffic here, right? Like,
And it was like this when we found it.
but the corpse was killed somewhere. Shoko was killed somewhere, and then the corpse was moved here.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off either.
That must mean...
All right, before we look at that, because this seems like progression, I want to talk about this ritual murder.
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
All right, now that is the biggest stretch I've ever heard in my life, but sure, I'll humor this.
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus
he's
is
the
the
Egyptian
Egyptian
god.
god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon.
Oh, the Wajet system, I remember that.
It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
No, this is the most tinfoil hat nonsense I've ever heard in my life. Why do you think it was a ritual murder?
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket.
Interesting. That was not the case when we arrived. Because Mizuki had the ice pick. She was in the column.
Horus?
So she took it out?
Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Which, I mean, again, I'd never suspected it from first, but that would surely prove that Mizuki isn't the murderer, right? Because, like, Mizuki and Ota showed up at the same time. They came together. So if Ota can corroborate that, hey, the ice pick was, she was already dead, the ice pick was in her eyeball, you know, then that would clear Mizuki. But again, like, this is one witness's testimony and they came together. So I guess in another way of thinking, you could be like, oh, well, they both murdered Shoko and, you know, he's just covering for her, right? But, like, I don't know, man. Ota doesn't seem smart enough to be able to do something like that.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
All right, well, just, yeah, why do I even bother explaining things? The game's gonna do it for me.
Ota's telling the truth.
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
That's fair. Unless he was trying to cover because they both murdered Shoko, but that seems a little crackpot theory.
Did Mizuki?
Mizuki probably pulled the ice pick out of her eyeballs, out of her mother's eye socket, right? Like, imagine seeing your own mother dead in front of you. There's an ice pick in her eyeball. Like, you're a child. You're probably like, that's not supposed to be there. Get that out, right? That seems reasonable. Oh, we should not go. We gotta look at this freaking horse, dude. There's no blood on the horse. That must mean... Okay, well, never mind. I lied. I guess we do indeed. We should go.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
No.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
True.
Okay, I guess.
There, you saw your freaking murder scene. Yeah? Oh,
Hey,
okay.
you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
What is wrong with you?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on.
What?
I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
What on earth?
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
What?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a weirdo. And you're even weirder.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
What? This is not how people talk. This is not how people interact. Am I the weirdo? I'm starting to think I'm the weirdo, man. Like, this is not how people interact with each other. It's just everything everyone says in this game is so bizarre. So incredibly strange to me. That whole interaction was just like an alien interaction to me. I don't know, man. That was so weird. Like, how much do you weigh? Oh, well, isn't that rude? That's a normal thing. A, don't ask how much someone weighs. That is really weird. That's a weird thing to ask. B, don't then follow it up with the correct answer. That makes you look like a weirdo. Oh my lord. This is killing me. Freaking steering wheel, dude.
You
Dashboard.
know, I'm feeling kind of bored.
Seriously?
Center console. It's in the rearview mirror.
Oh my god. There's a woman in the back seat!
What? Where?
I'm just screwing with you.
Mr. Date! You're a meanie.
I love
Meanie,
that.
huh?
What? Where?
Meanie bobini.
Oh, meanie beanie bobini.
Banana fan of Fofi?
Yeah.
Fee fi mo meanie?
Meanie. Can't believe I remember that silly rhyme.
Let's go. That was hype. You can see the scenery through the rear window. The gear shift. The glove
You know
box.
how stuff always gets beat up when you put it in here?
No. No, I keep things in the glove box of my car and they stay totally fine.
Don't you wish they could make these things a little nicer?
What? Do you have a car? Do you drive? Like, what? I have so many questions. Iris is sitting in the passenger seat. She seems to be doing okay. How are you feeling?
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Why? You're literally blackmailing me! Why would I worry about you? I don't get it.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
You're always acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Jesus Christ, that's horrifying.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
What are you gonna throw up out the window? What's the plan here? Okay.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%.
It's like a lovely day. I'd like it to be a little bit warmer, but
It is
still.
unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
What? Who says this? Who do you interact with?
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible.
You
My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Of course.
Didn't you
Naturally.
tell me that you're gonna die soon?
Because you are a space alien. What's up with this headpiece, man? Yeah, reality check.
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
What?
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay. The wind feels nice.
Why is everyone so weird, man? Everyone in this game is so weird. Sagan residence. Yeah, it was about a 2-hour drive. Well, we spent some time there,
You
so
should
maybe an
come
hour and a
in.
half.
No, that's alright. I'm gonna head home.
Yeah, maybe I don't walk into your house after all this. That's a little weird.
Ooh, going home already?
Yeah, I have a life. Shocker. I said my goodbyes, then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye... Oh, hello. Oh. Dun, dun,
Oh.
dun, dun.
Who is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, isn't she? Yeah, she's the one we saw dead on the floor in your weird dream. No, it can't be. It can't be. I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
What?
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Makes
Miss
sense.
Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police. Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
What?
Okay.
Imagine you're the mother in this situation. Your child comes home with a police officer, and you're like, "Oh, are you a detective? Because you're not wearing like a uniform." And then he's like, and your child's like, "No, he's." And then the guy goes, "Just stop it. Don't say anything." She's like, "Oh, okay, sorry. Don't worry about it, Mom." I'd be very worried. I'd be incredibly worried. What is happening? Show me your badge. I think you're a fraud. After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. I mean, yeah, this was the room that we were in the dream. There's the plant. There's a picture up there. This was the light switch that had the thorns. The door behind me is the one. Oh my god, I got so much room to look around here. Dear Lord. Okay. Well, in these situations, I typically like to start far left and then work my way back. So let's look at the entrance. It's the front door. We got a shoebox. It's a shoebox. I wonder what they... Oh, good God.
You are beyond perverted.
Iba, please, just end me. Just take him out. Date needs to go.
Hey, these thoughts are private, okay?
It's a shoebox. A clock. What is that thing? There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. It reminds me of a kind of angel. Oh my god. What is that object? This is a reference to the anime Evangelion, I think. Table mysterious object on the shelf. Wooden shelf. Because yeah, there's like a I don't know. I don't want to ruin it, but there's a thing in Evangelion that's similar. Bookshelf. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. I saw it in a catalog before, so I know. What, do you have to defend yourself against me, the player? Like, I wasn't questioning you. It's a bookshelf. There's that lamp we kicked. The lights are off. Nothing else on this bookshelf. It's in the cupboard. A lot of dishes. Checks out. Dining table.
We could always sit here and ask the spirits what they think.
What? What?
It's not a divining table.
Oh my god. It's a dining table. I hate you so much, Kaname Tate. Can't see them from here, but there's probably a sink and stove on the other side. Yeah, checks out. Microwave.
Iva, let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
Oh. A refrigerator.
Date, a riddle.
Oh no.
How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
What?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
What kind of a riddle is that?
What?
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
You open the door, put the elephant in, and close the door?
Isn't it the same answer? Open the door, put it in, close the door.
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside. You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside.
Naturally.
That is the solution.
Your riddles could use some work.
True. It's a fridge. Okay, so I said normally I like to start on the left and go right, but obviously, like, talking to Hitomi and Iris here is, like, the big progression thing. I like to look at all the little stuff first. There's a door in the back of the room. That's a sweet little picture. I have no idea what's happening. Do they have halos? What's going on here? Why is everyone muddy? What is happening? There's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. It's kind of cute. Telephone in the corner. I've seen that cushion somewhere before. No, not just the cushion. I saw this entire room in my dream last night. I already said this.
Is there a problem, Date?
No, that's nothing.
I already said all this, you weirdo.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis.
Ungicularis.
They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
Aw.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Yeah, I got to go to a crime scene and look where a dead body used to be. What a good day. This is so weird. You need to leave, dude. This is the most strange thing in the world. Means good news and hope. Window. You can see the trees and sky outside. This is a nice little house they've got. I'm assuming there's like a couple rooms back here. It's a little weird that there's just like one big conjoined room here. Like, you've got your kitchen, dining, living area all together like this. So, I mean, my house is kind of similar, I guess, now that I'm starting to think about it. But I live in a one-person place, right? Like, there's still more stuff to look at. So, workbooks. There's some elementary workbooks on the table. But looking closely, one in the middle is different. Osagami Sumo Wrestler Directory. Hell yeah, dude. Osagami Sumo? Elementary workbooks and a sumo wrestling almanac on the table. Don't call it an almanac, it's weird. Steam is rising from the tea. Can I look at their tea? No. All the tea is the same. Coffee table. Ba, 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 ba. Can I look at the plant? I can see a plant in the corner. No insects, unfortunately. Sorry, Aiba. Oh yeah, she loves bugs. She's a weirdo. Speaker system. A speaker system. 2 speakers and a console. 2 speakers and a long, thin box in the middle. What? It's like, you know. No, I don't know, though.
Mr. Date? What are you staring at?
Your sound system.
My sound system? What about it?
I was just admiring it. I wish I had one that big.
What?
Right.
Speaker system. What? I genuinely don't understand. What am I missing here? I don't get it. I'm not going to waste any more brain power on this. We could look at the sofa. Iris and her mother, Hitomi, are sitting on the sofa. Can you look at the pillow? Nope. I don't know. Let's start with you, Iris. Iris is looking this way. I saw her. I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible. Where do I even start? You know what? Let's start with Hitomi, actually. Alright, let's get the weird one out of the way. How old are you?
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
Yikes. Oh, baby. Woo, hitting nerves.
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
Jesus. Yeah, true,
It's all
though.
right, Iris.
You gotta chill, brother.
I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes,
Nothing wrong with that. Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
That makes sense. You got the elementary school workbooks.
A teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
That's nice. About Renju.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High.
Oh, okay.
We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Yeah, okay. This seems like progression. So let's talk to Iris a little bit. Oh, I already looked. You look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
Okay.
A hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
Yeah, I already looked at them.
There are, yeah? What about them?
What? Okay. About the flowers. Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. Yeah. Do I have to look at the flowers again? I went to Iris. It means good news and hope. About the flowers. Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. I already looked at the... Okay, you were saying?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
You gonna be
Well,
animation
then,
for drinking the
Let's
tea?
have a sip.
Oh no, we cut to black. Oh no, there is!
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed,
Something happened?
but now...
It locked up on me.
It locked up? What?
Ah, I see.
Your arm just stopped working. I don't buy that one, Chief. But like, again, I met you 10 minutes ago. I'm not gonna pry. You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
Don't roar at me, you weirdo. Roar XD.
How am I supposed to react to that?
True, though. True.
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
How long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house.
Oh. Then,
I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
I mean, that's fair, but like, what about... Are your parents dead? Like, where are they if you grew up
Why
here?
are you considering moving?
Well, because there was... Well, I don't know.
Okay, there's definitely a story there, but again, don't pry. Don't be a weirdo. Date, I need you to be normal. Can I talk about the flowers now? I was thinking about the flowers blooming behind her. I already looked at the freaking flowers, dude. It's a winter iris. It means good news and hope. Did I break the sequence because I looked at everything before talking? They assumed you'd talk to people first? Well, rip. We'll never know about the flowers. I'm sorry. Do you know Renju's ex-wife?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
It's not suspicious. Oh, the kitchen counter. Okay, good. Just making sure. Just making sure. Still. Oh, there's goodbye and goodbye. I'm gonna say goodbye to Hitomi. She seems way more normal and chill than weirdo over there.
Well,
with her cat ear
it's
headset.
time for me to be heading home.
I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
No, never. I never want to see you again for the rest of my life.
Sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
It's still so weird.
What?
Anyway,
No,
see
you're
me.
just gonna drop that bombshell and leave? What? Hello? Ah, yes, the 6th grader is like my roommate. Goodbye. What? Okay. We shook hands. Oh, no! Bruh.
Excuse me.
You already
Well,
forgot!
I should head home.
You fool!
All right. Take care,
Now they
Date.
think you're insensitive and you're not paying attention to the things they say. Because you immediately forgot that her right arm don't work. Oh, that awkward stare was so good. That was so good.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Good idea.
Hello? Oh God, you're in my steering wheel, Jesus. Glove
Do you
box.
hide your risque reading material in there, Date?
Not at all. Why would I hide them there?
Glove box. Iba, you're my eyeball. You should know everything about my life. Rearview mirror.
A crazy grandma with a knife is running straight for us.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the scenery through the rear window. The dash.
Dashboard.
Dashboard.
True. Center console. The wheel. Iba is fitted into the center of the wheel. Talk to Iba. Oh, the gear shift, though. The gear shift. It's the passenger seat. It's empty. Oh, I can look at myself again. Now, who is this handsome gentleman? Oh, it's me. Let me introduce myself.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
I love it so much. Focus, you got this.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Tate.
You do not appear to be fine.
What do you mean? I'm doing great. Let's play a game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate
What,
you.
what does that mean? You're gonna kill me? I can see myself through Iba. All right. We had our fun. Iba's charging right now. Oh, okay. She doesn't have a built-in generator. That means that I have to charge her sometimes. Great, that means that her battery is gonna die at some point in some crucial moment. I've played a video game. I know how this goes. I'm about the bloodstains.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
It was likely killed somewhere else and then moved there.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene.
Yeah.
Shoko was killed somewhere else and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
True.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job.
Also true.
If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a real messed up thing.
She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Why was Mizuki in the column?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
With the ice pick? I don't know about that one.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion.
Okay, thank you.
I was merely joking, as you call it.
About Shoko's corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m.
We found it at 9.
The cause of death is blood loss
no, we
from
found it
multiple
at-
stab wounds to the torso.
Yeah, roughly around 9.
The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit. The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime.
Reasonable.
Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately,
Our perp wants the limelight.
or is attempting to send some kind of message.
But why?
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found.
It's a good point. What happened to her eyeball? Was it taken as like a weird trophy or something?
According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
God, that's horrible.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
Let's hear the timeline of events.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
5 p.m. Shoko's
I
time
wonder
of
who
death.
sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
We don't know when Mizuki received the Nile message. Unknown sender, come to Bloom Park. 8:10, Mizuki calls Oda, asks him to accompany her to Bloom Park. 9 p.m., Mizuki and Oda discover the corpse. Oda leaves Mizuki, flees the crime scene. 9:05, he reports it via payphone, because he dropped his phone and lost it, or it broke or something. I imagine he lost it. 9:30, first responders arrive on the scene to discover the corpse. 10:50, Date arrives on the scene. So, between 9 and 11, Mizuki was there. So Mizuki must have hidden in the column before 9:30. So within 30 minutes, she jumped in there, right? Because, I mean, the first responders would have been like, hey, you child, what are you doing here, right? Holding the ice pick. So why?
Probably the culprit themselves.
Also seems reasonable.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
Good point.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Anything on your mind?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars.
Huh.
Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then How did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
It's real weird. It's real weird. You would think that, well, I guess I don't know where the security cameras are like placed and whatever. Maybe there wasn't one that like showed the dude stringing it up, right? There's probably not one in the actual park. But I imagine there should be, right? There should be surveillance cameras in the park. They're probably
Welcome
not
back.
active.
I brought her here after her examination was over.
Oh, hey, Mizuki.
Mizuki.
You doing all right, kiddo? You holding up, champ? By the look on your face, I'm gonna go with no.
Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Yikes.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses.
Ah,
So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
true.
Same thing.
What?
You know what you need to do now, right?
Now I understand why Date was like, oh shoot, dude, this child, this weirdo has blackmail on me. We can't go to the police. Even boss is like, yeah, blackmail's fine. That's normal.
Sync with her.
What? What is this machine? Hello? What is happening? Oh, there's Pewter, supervillain Pewter. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call the episode here. So I want to thank you all for watching. If you have any criticism or feedback, please let me know. I'm always trying to improve. And yeah, if you like what I do, then check out my other videos. If you're just jumping into this one for the first time, check out the rest of this game, the first few videos I made. It's really, really good. I'm really excited to play more of it. Again, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your night. I'm recording this after Halloween, but Halloween was recent, and I didn't record anything during Halloween because I had plans, but I want to wish you a happy belated Halloween. That's a cool holiday. Thanks, good. Have a good one. Bye.